Hey everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. So guys, I have a Kroger must-do deals video. This is a brand new mega sale that runs starting today on June 18th and going through the 24th of 2025. There are so many stinking deals. There is a run deal, guys. Run deal. You do not want to miss out on. So do me a huge favor so you don't miss any of the videos I post. You don't miss out on those run deals. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the notification bell. Make sure that you hit the all button after that, so that way you're always notified when I, post a video. And let's jump into this. All right, before we jump into this video, I do have to wish my husband a happy 21st anniversary today on June 18th. We officially got married and we've been married for 21 years today. So I wanted to give a big shout out and thank you. And I almost didn't post it today because I know the video tends to be kind of long. But when I got up this morning, and I get up at 3:15 in the morning and sit down about 3:30 and start finding the deals for you. I got this sitting on my computer. I don't know if you can read the little post-it, but it says happy 21st, love AJ. And he knows me well. Lifesaver gummies are my favorite candy of all time. And I got to sit down to do this. So I was kind of excited about that. All right. So real quick, I wanted to throw that in there. Let's get into the deals. So on Friday, or starting Friday, June 20th, we have 4 times the fuel points or 2 times the fuel points, depending on your region. I'm going to suggest right now, go ahead into the digital coupons, clip these before you forget, because we always forget. And then you go shopping on Friday. So we want to start compiling that list of items starting today, tomorrow's video, Friday's video, and then head into the store on Friday. Grab everything that you were going to get shop wise, whether it's, planned, deals that we're going to have in here or just what you happen to need for the week, and then also benefit from that 4 times the fuel points. So it's a kind of a win-win situation there. If you are 2 times the fuel points region, you can do Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and you may want to wait till Saturday or Sunday because there is a 2-day sale. Now, I'm not talking about the 2-day sale in this particular video, but I will get to that later on this week when we have more time. All right, so just make sure those are clipped. All right, so the moment you've all been waiting for, it has been 3 long weeks of 5-time digital coupon sale that we finally are getting ourselves a mega sale. So basically, if you are new to couponing, this is what you have to do. You have to find 5 participating items. They can mix and match them. You don't have to buy 5 of one particular item. You could buy 1 of one item, 2 of another item, 2 of another item, then you have 5 total. Once you hit that minimum of 5, then you're done having to count. You can just put as many in the cart as you'd like, okay? And then when you get to checkout, $1 per item comes off at checkout. That's just a sale price. We can easily pair it with a coupon. It could be a store or manufacturer coupon. They could be in the form of digital coupons, insert coupons for the Sunday paper, or printable coupons. And then we can also pair them with rebate apps. Now, there's several good ones. Ibotta and Fetch are my favorite too, but we're also going to see Shopkick in one of the slides today. You may also want to grab Checkout 51, Swag Bucks, Merryfield, and so forth, okay? Anytime I say we need a printable coupon and your store doesn't happen to have a printable coupon for that, or won't take a printable coupon, I should say, then you could go to like a Checkout 51 or a Swag Bucks and submit over there to get that kind of that like digital back. All right, so let's jump into this. All right, so here is our run deal. I wanted to put it at the very beginning of the slide because this may not last. It might not last for several reasons. Okay, so the Wheat Thin Star Wars are regularly priced at $3.99, and they have this promotion going on through June 24th for 10 for 10 sale, okay? We noticed this last week. I know I grabbed several boxes. I brought that to you. Just $1 is a really amazing deal. All of the Wheat Thin products are on mega sale this week, and they did not, exclude the Star Wars ones. So all of the other ones are going to be $2.99 with that mega sale, but these are just $1 right now. And if they're on mega sale, it means $1 comes off at checkout, which makes them completely free. Okay. And I'm just, like I said, this is not going to last. It may not even last by the time I get this video out there for you. I don't know when they're going to see it and when they're going to pull it, but they will pull it. Now, mind you, you, I don't know if they're going to pull the 10 for 10 sale and you are going to be getting these for $2.99, which may be the case, or if they're going to pull it off a mega sale. So either one could happen. I hope if they're going to pull it, they pull it off a mega sale because $1 is still really, really good. $2.99, not the best. Okay. So if you want to get this freebie deal, you need to head to the store right now. If you are watching this later on in the day on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday and so forth, it's probably done. So double check and see where where it might be. Now, one other thing that you might be able to save you, if your store happens to be tagged, you could still possibly get these for free, even when they pull it. So again, it's a gamble, but anyway, make sure that you grab this deal. Next deal we have is the Annie's Mac and Cheese. You want to grab 4 boxes of them. They're regularly $1.99 and they're part of the mega sale for 99 cents each. Pay that out of pocket for 4 boxes. That ends up being $3.96 total. And then you're going to get $1 back from Ibotta when you buy 4. It's a limit of 1 time. And then Fetch also has this rebate for 1,000 points when you spend $20. It's a limit of 3 times. You may have already started on this and be getting closer, so it could possibly be less if you happen to hit it. But the final cost ends up being $2.96 total, or basically just 74 cents per box, which is great. And of course, this is a Box Top product, so make sure you submit to that Box Top app in order to get money for our schools. Next deal we have is the Betty Crocker fruit snacks. Now, these are regularly priced at $3.29. They're on sale for $2.99 each, and they're part of the mega sale for $1.99 each. We have a 50-cent off 2 digital coupons, so not a huge savings, but some savings nonetheless. And the final cost ends up being $3.48 total, or $1.74 per box. And again, this is also a Box Top product, so make sure you submit to that Box Top app. All right, next deal we have here, and this is actually a pretty decent deal considering it's the 20 count of Yoplait Go-Gurt. So you want to grab 2 boxes of these. They're regularly priced at $6.99. They're on sale for $4.99, but they're part of the mega sale for $3.99. So we're already $3 off. There's also $1.50 off 2 digital coupon order. You can clip it as a Kroger cashback. I didn't indicate that, but you could. Your out-of-pocket would be $6.48 total. And then we're going to take our receipt. We're going to submit it to Ibotta for 50 cents back on one. It's limited 5 times. We'll get a whole dollar back there, making the final cost $5.48 total, or roughly $2.74 each. So a good little bit of savings there. Now, this is also a Box Top product, so make sure you submit to that Box Top app. Speaking of Box Top app, if you have not signed up, sign up today using my referral code. It's right there on the screen. I also have the link in the description box. Now, a lot of times you'll ask me, well, what's your referral code? It's in that link there. It should just copy into when you go to sign up, but sometimes it doesn't. So anyway, there you go. And then when you sign up using my link, your school gets 25 bonus box tops when you submit your first receipt. It can be any receipt. It doesn't have to be one that has any kind of box tops on it. And then the school of my choice also gets 25 bonus box tops. That's $2.50. It's kind of a win-win situation. Make sure when you do sign up for the first time, you are using a referral code. Otherwise, we're leaving $5 on the table there for no school to get, which is ridiculous. So make sure you use a referral code. Next deal we have is the Perfect Bar. Now, these are regularly priced at $3.29. They're part of the mega sale for $2.29 each. Pay that out of pocket, and then Ibotta has this rebate for $1.25 back on one. It's a limit of just 1 time. So now your final cost for 1 bar is $1.04. Now, actually, last week, this was a little bit better of a deal with the 5-time digital coupon sale, unfortunately, but just barely. All right, so this is still not a terrible deal if you're able to grab it. All right, we're going to be talking about Flavor Town for the next 3 slides, so bear with me here. We're going to start out with the Flavor Town Rub. Now, these are regularly priced at $5.99. They're on sale for $3.99 each, and they're part of the mega sale for $2.99 each. You're going to pay that out of pocket. We'll check your Ibotta. You should have $1 back on one. It's a limit of 5 times for this rub, making the final cost $1.99 each. This is actually a pretty decent deal. We're going from $6 down to $2, so that's a pretty nice deal. Next Flavor Town deal is even better. We have the Flavor Town barbecue sauce. It does have to be the barbecue sauce that's regularly priced at $4.49. It's on sale for $3.99. Mega sale for $2.99. You'll pay that out of pocket, but we're going to get $2 back from I bought it. Now, unfortunately, it's just a limit of one time, but it makes that final cost just 99 cents. Now, this is totally worth grabbing. I've never tried the Flavor Town before, so we're probably going to try this out now that we have this amazing, I bought a rebate and making this just 99 cents. Now, the Flavortown non-barbecue sauces, so the Flavortown sauces that are not barbecue, if that makes sense. These are also regularly priced at $4.49, on sale for $3.99, mega sale for $2.99. You'll also pay for that out of pocket, but Ibotta has a rebate for 75 cents back on one, limit of 5 times for the sauces, non-barbecue, okay? The final cost ends up being $2.24 each, so a little bit of savings there. Next deal we have is the Peter Pan peanut butter. You want to grab 2 of them. Now they're regularly priced at $2.99. They're part of the mega sale, so they're going to be $1.99 each. Pay that out of pocket. So $1.99 each, or $3.98 total. Well, Ibotta has this very small rebate, but it's still a rebate, 50 cents back on 2. It's a limit of one time. It makes that final cost $3.48 total, or roughly $1.74 each. That's really not a bad price on a name brand peanut butter. We were just getting the Kroger brand peanut butter last week with 5-time digital coupon for $1.49. So for just 25 cents more to get a name brand, that's pretty decent. So this is one I would grab if I were you. All right, next deal we have, I actually have this in 2 different ways. So you need to grab some Wonder Buns. You could grab just one, you could grab 2. It's up to you. So 1 or 2 in the same transaction. Now they're regularly priced at $3.79. They're on sale for $2.99 each, and they're part of the mega sale for $1.99 each. Okay, so we have a 50 cent off one digital coupon, and it's a one-time use. And I apologize, that does say 5-time digital coupon. That is not correct. I reuse my templates, and I just didn't fix it from last sale, so forgive me for that. Out of pocket will be $1.49 for just one, or it will be $3.48 for 2. Okay, so then you'll take a receipt, you'll submit it to Ibotta. Ibotta has this rebate for 25 cents back on one. It's limited 5 times. So you either get 25 cents back for the one, or you'll get 50 cents back for the 2. We also have a fetch rebate for 400 points when you buy 2, and it's limited 3 times. So if you do purchase 2 of them, you'll be able to also benefit from this 400 points. Now you should still submit your receipt to fetch because it'll show 1. So if you happen to do this deal again, you would get the other one. Anyway, final cost ends up being $1.24 for just one, or a $2.58 total, or $1.29 for 2 of them. So for just 5 cents more on each one of them, I think it's a better deal to grab 2 of them, and it lasts you longer. But again, it just depends on your household. Is it just you and maybe one other person, or are you like me and you have a family of 5 and we can go through some buns? Next deal we have is the either Chex Mix, Bugles, or Gardettos. You need to buy 2 bags, so you can mix and match if you'd like. So grab 2 different bags, or grab 2 of the same. It's up to you. They're regularly priced at $3.49. They're on sale for $2.49 each, and now they're on mega sale for $1.49. So that's quite a bit of savings there, over 50%. Then we're going to use a 75 cent off 2 digital coupon, and that's going to bring you down to the final cost of $2.23 total, or $1.12 each. So a pretty decent savings there on these. Next deal we have is the Ragu pasta sauce. It's a 24-ounce, I was going to say container. What is that? Not bottle. I can't think of what you want to call it. Jar. There we go. Regularly priced at $2.59. If you ever get that situation where you're like, I know there's a word for this, but I can't recall it. That's what just happened. On sale for $2.49 and mega sale for $1.49. No extra matchups or coupons needed. $1.49. Pretty decent price here. All right, I actually really like this deal. So if you need some butter, I would stock up on this Land O'Lakes. The Land O'Lakes butter stick 16 ounce is regularly priced at $5.79. It's on sale for $3.99, but it's part of the mega sale for $2.99 without any coupons needed. And It's not like the 5-time digital coupon sale, like weekly digital that we see sometimes the Kroger butter on for this price. You just go in and make sure you have it added into the mix of your 5. Anyway, $2.99 each. I think it's a really, really good deal if you need the butter. Next deal, and I have to say this is a big pass for me because it's super expensive, but if you drink some sort of organic specialized milk, this might be a good deal for you. So grab 2 of the Horizon organic half-gallon milks. They're regularly priced at $6.79. Super expensive. So they're part of the mega sale for $5.79. So out of pocket would be $5.79 each, or $11.58 total. And then Ibotta does have a rebate to help you out a little bit. It has a 3 back on 2, which is a limit of 1 time. So now the final cost for this milk is $8.58 total, or it's going to be $4.29 each, which is crazy high to me. I don't know what's so great about this. Let me know in the comments if this is what you drink. It could be an allergy thing. I get that. But I don't know. I will buy the Kroger milk all day long before I pay those prices. Next deal that I think is a pretty decent deal if you happen to be an energy drinker. My husband really likes these Ghost energy drinks. They're regularly priced at $3.49, which is terrible to pay. They're on sale for $2.99, but they're part of the mega sale for $1.99 each. And that's the final cost. I think it's a decent deal for $2 per drink, but that's just me. Let me know in the comments if you like this. All right, the next deal we have is to grab 2 of the Carefree liners. These are regularly priced at $3.99. They're part of the mega sale for $2.99 each. We have a 2 off 2 printable coupon, so if you can do that, print it as a printable coupon. If not, go check out 51 or Swag Bucks to see if you can submit to that. Out of pocket, pay $1.99 each. It's going to be $3.98 total. Then we have a Kroger cashback for 2 back on 2, which is a limit of 1 time. The final cost ends up being $1.98 total, or 99 cents each, which is a great bit of price there. If you don't have a printable coupon and you're just using either the digital or the Kroger cashback, then it'll be $1.99 each. And like I said, possibility that you could submit over at checkout 51 or Swag Bucks in order to get that extra 2 back on 2 to get it for 99 cents there. Next deal we have is the Lysol Laundry Sanitizer. It's a 41-ounce bottle. They're regularly priced at $7.99. We have a small sale price of $7.49, but it is a part of the mega sale for $6.49 each. There's also a 50-cent off one digital coupon. That's going to leave that final cost for one of these at just $5.99. All right, guys, we're going to talk about Snuggle for a while, so bear with me here. The first Snuggle deal I have for you is the Snuggle dryer sheets. It's a 70 count for both of these. So as you can see in the picture, we have the Super Fresh Spring Burst dryer sheets there, and then we also have the Lavender and Vanilla Orchard scented fabric softener. These Ibotta rebates are very specific for what they're going to accept. So those 2 pictured definitely will be accepted with the Ibotta rebates, but when you're in store and you're looking around, I would scan into Ibotta just to make sure they are attaching to the right rebate, okay? Anyway, out of pocket is $2.99 for these being on mega sale, and then we have an Ibotta rebate for 75 cents back on 1. Now, it's a limit of 1 time for both of these, but you could grab one of each and then use both rebates, so you could work it that way. But anyway, the final cost ends up being $2.24 on each one of them. Next, we have the Snuggle Super Fresh Liquid Fabric Softener. This is the 26.8 ounce. It's regularly priced at $3.99. It's mega sale for $2.99. Pay that out of pocket. Ibotta has a rebate for 75 cents back on 1. It's limited 1 time. So this one is also $2.24. Now, this one's actually a little bit better of a deal. This one is very specific on what scents you can use. I included in the picture here the one, but just be careful, double check again which ones you grab. The Snuggle Lavender Breeze Liquid Fabric Softener. This happens to be the 27.2 ounce, regularly priced $3.99, mega sale for $2.99. Pay that out of pocket. And Ibotta has a rebate for $1.25 back on 1. Again, another limit of 1 time. The final cost ends up being $1.74 for this particular one. All right, we're going to move out of that mega sale. Now, mind you, this is only day 1 of a 3-week sale. So I will be bringing you more deals tomorrow. I guarantee it. I know I've missed some and I will be back, but after so many hours, you just finally have to say, okay, I'm done finding deals. I'm going to move on. I'll add more in for tomorrow's video. Okay. Unless it's a run deal, it's fine to wait until the next day. If it is a run deal, I'll try to bring you a quick video to show you this deal before you miss out on it. Okay. So, what we're going to be looking at next is the household, pet, or baby items. You have to buy two participating items. You can mix and match them. You don't have to buy two of the same thing. And you get an instant $10 savings at checkout. Now, if you want to do this multiple times in the same transaction, you can. So, if you buy 2, 4, 6, whatever it might be, you'll get $10 off each time you buy in multiples of 2. Okay, so let me show you a couple of matchups I have for you that I think you'll like. All right, so let's talk about this first deal. And again, I'm going to show you actually two different slides of 4 products, right? So 2 on this one, 2 on the next one. If you wanted to change the mix match, you definitely could do that, okay? So the one I put together here had closer prices. The Brawny paper towel 8 count that's regularly priced at $16.49 and it's on sale for $15.99, and then one of the Scott Comfort Plus 30 count, regularly priced at $15.99 on sale for $14.99. Your total is $30.98. Well, $10 comes off instantly because we're buying 2 items. And then we have a 2 off 1 digital coupon for the Brawny. It expires here soon, so if you're going to use it, use it. And then we have a $1 off 1 digital coupon for the Scott, also expiring soon. So both of these expire over the weekend. Again, if you want to use them, get them used, right? Final cost ends up being $17.98 total, or $8.99 each. Now, if you happen to be watching this after the 21st or 22nd, you may still be able to grab these deals. Just check and see if the coupons happen to reload. A lot of times we get new coupons over the weekend and they just reload the ones that have just expired. So that could be a possibility for you. But $8.99 each is a pretty decent deal, coming from, an almost $20 price point and an almost $17 price point on those 2 products. Next deal I have for you is the Cottonelle Bath Tissue 24 count. These are regularly priced at $22.99. They're on sale for $19.99, and the Tide Liquid Laundry Detergent 132 ounce is regularly priced at $19.99 with no sale price. Okay, so your total for these would be $39.98. Well, $10 comes off instantly because we bought 2 items. Plus, we have some digitals. There's a 2 off 1 digital coupon that's going to last through July 8th, so we have a while to use that. And then we have a $1 off 1 on the Cottonelle that expires on the 21st. The final cost ends up being $26.98 total, or $13.49 each. One other note, and I forgot to say this on the last slide, both the Cottonelle and the Brawny digital coupon I'm going to use later in some weekly digital deals. So you may want to pick and choose your deals. You may not want to use it on this one. You may want to use it on the weekly digital. Next deal I have for you, if you happen to have a little one that is doing pretty good but still needs some protection at night, you might want to grab 2 of the Good Nights nighttime underwear boxes. These are regularly priced at $31.99. Ooh, crazy high. Your total for 2 boxes would be $63.98. Luckily, $10 comes off instantly because we're buying 2. So your out of pocket would be $53.98. And then we have this Ibotta rebate for 5 back on 1, and it's a limit of 2 times. So we're going to get $10 back there. So the final cost ends up being $43.98 total, or $21.99. Now, again, you don't have to buy 2 of these. You could buy 1 of these and go buy the Tide or buy the Cottonelle, whatever it might be. You may not want to grab 2 of these, but however you want to mix and match them, you definitely want to do that. All right, let's move out of that particular sale, and we're just going to move into a couple of Kroger deals that are going on throughout the store. Now, remember, with day 1 of this particular sale, we don't generally see a ton of the Kroger deals because I'm so focused on finding mega sale deals and weekly digital deals and so forth. So bear with me. We're going to have just a couple of these deals, but stay tuned because on Thursday and especially Friday, I'll probably have a lot of just random deals throughout Kroger that you don't want to miss out on. First deal, and again, I can't verify that this is in all regions, but check your region. I have both fresh red raspberries and fresh blackberries for buy one, get one. So the fresh red raspberries that are regularly priced at $3.79 with buy one, get one end up being about $1.90 each. And the fresh blackberries that are regularly priced at $3.29 with buy one, get one end up being about $1.65 each. Really good price here. Check and see if your store is doing the same thing. Another really good deal here is the Bomb Pop Ice Pops. Now, this deal has been in my videos from last week. It's still on sale for $2.50 each, regularly priced at $4.99. And so we have all of these rebates that are still available, but the original Bomb Pop Shopkick rebate actually got better. It was 150 points last week. Now it's 250 points. So it's actually a little bit cheaper than last week. If you missed out on it, it's probably a good thing because you're going to get a better deal. So what you want to do is grab one of the originals, as you can see, the red, white, and blue ones, and then one of either the extreme or there's another flavor down there, whichever one you'd like. Like I said, you're going to pay $2.50 each out of pocket, or $5 total. Fetch will give you 1,500 points when you buy two, and it's a limit of 3 times. Shopkick has these rebates, so 250 points back on one, it's a limit of 1 time for the original, and then 150 points back on one, limit of 1 time for the extremes or the other one that's available. Again, I would scan inside the Shopkick app just to make sure whatever you're purchasing is correct, okay? Final cost ends up being $1.90 total, or 95 stinking cents each. Completely crazy and completely awesome deal. Great one to have, especially as summer is starting to kick in gear. It is getting hot out there and you're going to want something to cool you off. All right, next deal I have for you this week, Arm & Hammer is buy one, get one. So it's a really, really cool deal. So I'm going to put together a deal for you that's going to make it super duper cheap. So what you want to do is grab one of the Arm & Hammer deep, clean, free and clear 75-ounce bottle, as you can see pictured here. It's regularly priced at $11.99. Then you want to also grab one of the Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Power Packs 32 count. These are regularly priced at $11.99 as well. They're buy one, get one, so you're going to pay for one, $11.99. Okay. Well, then we're going to take a receipt. We're going to submit to Ibotta. We're going to get 3 back on 1 for the liquid and 4 back on 1 for the packs. Now, one thing you could do if you don't want the packs, you could grab 2 of the liquid because the Ibotta rebate is 2 times. The only thing is you're going to lose $1. It's going to be $1 more because the Ibotta rebate is 3 and not 4. So there you go. Final cost for this particular scenario is $4.99 total, or $2.50 each. Considering these are $12, $2.50 is a really, really good deal. So hopefully you're able to score. Now, my fingers are crossed that maybe after Sunday we'll get $1 off 1 digital coupons. If that's the case, then we're looking at a really sweet deal. So hopefully that's what we'll get. All right, let's move into some 5-time weekly digital deals. Okay. There's actually quite a few deals. And there were some that I was like, wanted to highlight, but I was like, I'll just wait till tomorrow and then we've got a little bit more time because there's so many great matchup deals this week. So let me show you what's going on. Remember, these are digital coupons you can use up to 5 times in the same transaction. They're store coupons, so we can pair them with manufacturer coupons. They can be in the form of another digital. They can be in the form of insert coupons from the Sunday paper, or printable coupons even. And then we can also pair them with rebate apps, Ibotta and Fetch, and so forth. Like I said, I already went through that spiel, so I won't go through it again. Linked in the description box are all those referral codes. So anyway, we have some really good deals. Let me show you what's going on. First, I like to talk about the produce. Now, these will vary from region to region. Now, some of them, all regions will have, and then some will be slightly different. So, for instance, probably most of us have the acre salad kit there for $4.99, the mini cucumbers from Private Selection for $2.49, and the snacking tomatoes for $2.49. Probably, maybe not for the bottom two. The one that's probably going to vary the most is like the apples. I have apples in my region. You might have grapes. You might have strawberries. It might be something else like that. So double check and see what you happen to have. Now, we also have the meat deals. These can also vary from region to region, but it's less likely, okay? Generally, we all get them. So Oscar Mayer wieners here for $1.99. We have the Hormel bacon for $4.99. You have the Hormel lunch meat for $3.29, and we have the Kroger breakfast sausages for $2.49. That's the meat deals that I have seen, and again, it's kind of small this week, but that's okay. Still some good ones. First matchup I'm going to have for you are to grab 2 of the General Mills giant-sized cereals, okay, the big ones. Regularly priced at $7.49. They're on sale for $6.99. You want to use the $3.99 each 5-time weekly digital coupon. That is a store coupon, so we're going to pair it with the $1 off 2 manufacturer digital coupon. Just make sure they're both clipped. I get this all the time. My store won't let me do that. If they're digitals and they're clipped, they just come off. Your store has no say in it. So it cracks me up when people are like, my store won't let that happen. It's like, how are they adding $1 onto your, how are they not letting you do that? So anyway, needless to say, they will both come off, leaving you at $3.49 per box or $6.98 total out of pocket. We'll then take those receipts and submit them to Ibotta. We have different rebates for different cereals. The one that's the best is the Cheerios with 75 cents back on one. And of course, all the rest of them are 50 cents back. So it just depends on what cereals you pick up. They're all limited 5 times. And then we also want to make sure we submit to Fetch. There's 1,300 points when you buy 6. It's a limit of 3 times. I currently have 4 cereals purchased, and I have 2 more that I need to get to that. So I'm just going to stick with 2. And so mine's actually going to be a little bit lower than what you see here. But this is going to be as low as $5.48 total or $2.24 each. And that was factoring in 2 of the 75-cent back with the Cheerios. If you happen to do the 50-cent ones for the Ibotta rebates, you're going to go up 50 cents, right? Okay, so there you go. All right, next deal we have is actually another really, really good deal. Unless you have an issue with non-dairy ice cream. So Breyer's non-dairy ice cream, it's the ones with the green lids. Okay, it's like plant-based, I guess, is what they're talking about, or oat milk is what they're made from. Anyway, these are regularly priced at $5.49. They're on sale for $3.99 each, but they're $2.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. So grab anywhere from 1 to 5 of them and pay $2.99 each out of pocket. Well, then you're going to take your receipt and you're going to submit to Fetch. There's 2,000 points back on each one of them, and they're a limit of 5 times. So now the final cost for these are 99 stinking cents each. This is a really, really, really good deal. And especially if you have some sort of dairy allergy, what an awesome way to stock up on some good ice cream. So there you go. Grab them, grab as many as you want, or grab up to 5, I guess. You can't do as many, but 5 of them, great deal. Another amazing deal matchup. I couldn't believe it when I saw this pop up as one of the participating weekly digital deals. I was like, oh, there's an Ibotta rebate for this. So Ryle Tea 16 ounce are regularly priced at $2.49. They're on sale for $1.99 each, but they're 99 cents each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. All right. And one note too, if you can't find these in like the tea aisle, I'm not sure if they're in the tea aisle, go look over by the pharmacy. I know that's weird. Look in the diet section. That's where I found them in my store. So if you're looking for these, you can't find them, go look in the pharmacy, which is weird. Anyway, 99 cents is what you'll pay out of pocket. And then we have an Ibotta rebate for 75 cents back on one. It's a limit of 2 times. So you can grab up to 2 of these for 24 stinking cents each. Now, I'm not necessarily like super excited about tea for me because I don't drink tea, but my husband really likes to do tea. And so I'm going to be grabbing him 2 of these for sure. So this is awesome. All right, so here's that brownie paper towel deal I was going to tell you about. Remember that 2 off 1 digital coupon that expires on the 22nd I used earlier in the buy 2 save 10 instantly deal. So again, you have to pick and choose which deal you want once you load this. But the the brawny paper towel 6 count is regularly priced at $16.99. Well, it's on sale for $12.99, but it's just $8.99 each with that 5-time weekly digital coupon. So we already have $8 off that original price. On top of it, we can add this 2 off 1 digital coupon, leaving the final cost at $6.99 total or $1.17 per roll if you want to think of it per roll. I didn't do the math on the one in the buy 2 deal, but I do think this is the better deal if you're just wanting the paper towels. Next deal, same kind of scenario here. I use this Cottonelle coupon in the buy 2 save 10 instantly deal. You may want to use it in this particular one. The Cottonelle bath tissue 12 count. These are regularly priced at $12.99. They're $9.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Plus, we can pair this $1 off 1 digital coupon with it. The final cost ends up being $8.99 total, or around 75 cents per roll. So there you go. Another great deal. All right, the next deal I have for you is the Gatorade 18-pack 12 ounce. Now, this is actually a really sweet deal. I think it's a really sweet deal. They're regularly priced at $13.49. They're on sale for $12.49 each, and they're going to be just $9.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Grab 2 of them, and then go print this 2 off 2 digital or printable coupon. Excuse me. The out of pocket is $17.98, and then instead of clipping the digital as a digital, clip it as a Kroger cashback and get 2 back onto there. It's limited one time, making the final cost $15.98 total or $7.99 each, which is a really good deal. Now, if you don't happen to have the printable coupon, it would be $17.98 or $8.99 each, or you could try to submit to a Swag Bucks or I'm trying to think what else, Checkout 51 or something like that may also carry this as a digital coupon. Next deal we have is the Folgers coffee. Now I put 25 plus ounces. They do vary a little bit, like it's 25.6 or 25.4 or whatever it might be. Anyway, these are regularly priced at $14.99. Holy cow. But they're $7.99 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. So this is a good price. Pay that out of pocket. And then Ibotta has a rebate. It's a one-time use, but it's $1.50 back on one, limit of one time. And it makes the final cost $6.49. So this is a pretty nice bit of savings here for your coffee. Now the rest of them are $7.99 if you want to get, max out that 5-time weekly digital, which I would highly recommend if you want to save money on coffee. Guys, I am so excited. All right, so Coke, Pepsi, or 7-Up 2 liters are regularly priced $3.49, crazy high, but they're $1.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon this week and no extras needed, $1.49. Now check your region. Your region may not include the 7-Up, but include the Dr. Pepper. I noticed that in the Texas region, I kind of keep my eye on. I check them every once in a while to see what's going on. So my region included the 7-Up and their region included the Dr. Pepper. So there you go. All right, another one of my favorite deals is the Kroger half gallon of milk. These are regularly priced anywhere from $1.69 for the white milk to $2.39 for the chocolate milk. And that's my regional prices. Yours may be higher because I feel like mine are quite low. So we do have weekly digitals. The Texas region that I keep my eye on, theirs is $1.29, but does not include the chocolate milk. Mine is $1.39, but it does include the chocolate milk. So with the final cost ends up being $1.39, I wanted to do a comparison to a whole gallon. So if you grab 2 of them, it's like getting it for $2.78 per gallon for the $1.39 or $1.29 each. It'd be like $2.58 for the gallon. Now, check this out. Look at my gallon of milk in my region. It's only $2.39. So it does not make sense for me to buy any like 4 of the white milk half gallons. It's actually more expensive for me. But the chocolate milk, it is a good deal. It's a thumbs up deal. So I will not be buying the white milk under this deal. I will be buying the chocolate milk. Can you change zip codes anymore? They have a limit. I mean, you can, and you can clip the coupons, but they will not show any products connecting to it in your region. So they have fixed that that zip code issue that they had. I say issue for them, but it was a good thing for us. So you are stuck with whatever you happen to get. Okay. So hopefully you're able to save a little bit of money here, and hopefully you have the chocolate milk included because that's important to my household. All right, guys, so this is the end of the video. I know it's kind of long, and that's okay. It's a Wednesday video. Just tends to be long because we're looking at a brand new sale with tons of deals. So my question of the day, just to kind of wrap it up, is what was your favorite deal from this particular week? Is there anything you're hoping to see or that you were disappointed was not on the sale? I would like to know those couple of things. Of course, like always, I'll be bringing you more deals throughout the week. So make sure that you're subscribed and you don't miss out on those as they pop up. And I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day with my husband. We're going to celebrate 21 years and I'll be back with you with more deals later, hopefully tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. All right. See you guys. Bye.